Hello my beautiful co-creators, Lilou here. This is my day 15 of the 100-day reality challenge. And I'm actually on day 8 of the master cleanse, doing a little bit of a cleanse detox. It's been quite challenging this time, I have to say, but I'm feeling better and better now as my body is cleansing, and because I've done a test, and I've tested all the different foods that I'm allergic to, or at least intolerant. I don't know if there is a distinction in English language, but intolerance meaning that then your body has a reaction to it, which then creates inflammation within your body. And as we know, taking care of this body is very important as well. And I'm doing a lot of interviews these days with this French online magazine. I'm doing that for them to really worldwide specialists. I'm really discovering how important it is to take care of that as early as possible. And so I've discovered that 45% of us are intolerant to some food. And I've done this test, and over 270 different common ingredients that you eat every day. There's some like the kiwi, like vanilla, gluten, you know, in the breads and all that. Like the egg yolk and the coffee and the baking powder. I'm allergic to those, even the nori, which I love sushi, and sometimes there is a correlation between your addictions and the intolerance. So I'm removing that from my diet, and because I'm committed to have a healed body, and so I decided to do this detox to start off with, and then not have those ingredients, those things for a certain period of time, depending on the level. It's either 8 weeks or 32 weeks. It's not like a lifetime. You can gain back again, but sometimes what happens is that you're after a certain period of time, when you eliminate that food, then you're back on track. But when you eat on a regular basis always the same food, then you can become allergic and intolerant to that. So it's very important to rotate the foods, etc. So I'm thrilled to know about this, because I've always gone up and down with my weight, and really wondering where this was coming from. So I'm really adding a bit more of a science and of mathematical, if I can say, of rigorous theories to the spirituality, and really bring those two together, if it makes sense. But my body feels this feels right to do, and it's proven scientifically through a blood test that I am intolerant to some of those, and actually a little bit more above average than a bit above average than how do you say that? I'm above average, so meaning on a lot of people have 30 things that they're intolerant to on those 270 that they test, and I'm at 38. But anyway, so I'm doing that, so I'm very much taking care of my body also, and having abundance of advices, and of, as I said, the best specialists that I'm interviewing every day on all those. It's very, very interesting, even on hormones and things like that, to handle, or at least to know of at an early age, and then you can take care of that throughout your life. And I definitely want to have a healthy body to be able, and healthy and strong, to move forward and do this work as long as possible. And to do it powerfully, we definitely need to take care of our body. So this is a great reminder for me, and especially as we're getting close to Christmas and then New Year. So some people do that after, to start the new year. Actually, there's a big master cleanse group starting on the 7th of January, but I decided to do it now. this was the time for me, so I decided to start it at the same time than this 100-day challenge, more or less. So day 8, yes, only drinking maple syrup, cayenne pepper, lemon juice. No food at all for the past 8 days, and it's cayenne pepper. The cayenne pepper actually has helps the blood circulate, and it has a lot of virtues and really helps flush things. And the lemon is great. It's one of the best fruits and brings some of the vitamins and cleansing effect. And then the maple syrup has a lot of minerals and vitamins. It has potassium, sodium, manganese, magnesium, zinc. That really helps you along the day. Way better than honey, actually. A lot of people think honey is good, but maple syrup is way healthier. So that's what I'm drinking. It's kind of, I'm drinking it warm. It's like a warm lemon. So obviously you flush a lot, and so there's some days where you don't have as much energy, which you might have noticed in some of my interviews. But today I feel great. Today I'm interviewing James Redfield, and I've just interviewed somebody right now. And so, yeah, very exciting. I had some good conversation with my dad too yesterday, where I really felt his pain and his struggle with some things, and I know he's been struggling with that, and mainly he's been reading so much, and he's always been so interested about personal development and spirituality, and he has a great deal of knowledge, but his life is like he can experience some beautiful things on day to day when he's alone, and seeing a sunset or a flower or a tree and be really moved to tears about it. But then when he shares his experience or when he's in communication with others, it seems that it's more and more difficult. He's not like sharing there's no, the way he communicates with others is definitely different than what he experienced in life. And since he prays and he's Catholic, I said, why don't you just give that knowledge to God? Why don't you give it as an offering? It's actually not yours. And he really understood those words, and I felt it in my heart. I was guided to tell him that, like, this release, how it will free him up instead of carrying this kind of like this burden of this knowledge. You feel it in his voice or when he communicates. And I said, give that away, release it to the universe. That's not even yours. I said, you did a great job with releasing material things in your life. Now how about knowledge? And I hope and I pray that he will take this on, because I feel like it will make a difference in his life. And yeah, and I wanted to share that with you for some reason. Maybe it'll resonate with someone that listens to this. So, co-creator, that's all for today. And I look forward to this interview with James Redfield. If you have some questions for him, don't hesitate to post that on one of my previous videos or do a little video for him. But it's going to be a great interview, and I so look forward to it. I'm going to set a beautiful, powerful intention before interviewing him and communicate with his soul, and have this awesome dance flow and deepen this conversation of what's currently happening on the planet. So I'm so looking forward to that conversation and sharing it with you. I send you much love, co-creator, and I wish you a beautiful day. Bye.